invite Ananthan Ayyasamy to welcome our eminent guests, partners, participants and the audience.
குருவுக்கும் இறைவனுக்கும் வந்தனம். நான் கொஞ்சம் தமிழ்லையும் இங்கிலீஷ்லையும் மிக்ஸ் பண்ணி பேச போகிறேன். Because we have several have come from outside of Tamil Nadu who do not understand Tamil. So I'm going to keep it mix of Tamil and English. Vanakkam Tenkasi. Vanakkam. Iniya maalai vanakkam. It's truly a honor and privilege and truly a blessing for me to be here today, especially welcoming Padma Shri Sridhar Vembuji. Who's a legend, ground jewel of modern India, and living example for all entrepreneurs, all aspiring entrepreneurs, not only here in India but across the world. If India is the growth engine for the world now, especially with India's projection of 6.1% GDP growth when countries like US and Europe are going on negative, if India is the growth engine for the world, it's Padma Shri Sridhar Vembu is the growth engine for India, particularly rural India. He's not just an entrepreneur, he is my guru, he is my kadavul, and he is my inspiration. It's also my privilege to welcome Sri Dinesh, Managing Director of Thinamalar Tirunelveli, Unmayin Uraigal. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us today. We missed Honorable Union Minister Rajiv Chandrasekhar's physical presence here today, but he will be joining us over video. And it's also an honor for me to welcome S.G. Zuriya. He's only 33 years old, the youngest state secretary for a national party. And not just that, he was visiting US last month. He was in US for 28 days and attending a fellowship program called IVLP, the International Visitors Leadership Program. And the only few other eminent personalities from India who attended such a fellowship is Prime Minister Modi and Prime Minister Vajpayee. So congratulations, Surya, and our privilege to have you here. And it's also my pleasure to welcome Sri Varadarajan Krishna, who is a serial entrepreneur, who has seen multiple IPO exits, and more importantly, he has founded 100 Open Startups. It's founded in UC Berkeley, and it is an initiative that is investing on deep technology. There's no other better person than you to be here in the state. And it's also my honor and privilege, என்னுடைய மரியாதைக்குரிய அண்ணன் சமூக விஞ்ஞானி, எங்களுக்கெல்லாம் வழிகாட்டி அண்ணன் தங்கராஜ் அவர்கள். I was wondering if Mr. Sridhar Kamakodi, who's been traveling all across India, and he was in Bhubaneswar yesterday, and I was wondering if he would make it here today. And I was really thrilled that he called me that he would be actually taking the flight this morning and come over. Thank you so much. And I have two other role model CEOs here who have joined us from across the world. I have the privilege of welcoming Mr. Rajaraman Sandhanam, who is the CEO of Savas Software. This company has office in Netherlands. Imagine someone who is not only having an office here, but having a software company somewhere else abroad, especially in Europe, and giving a lot of employment. And here is another poster boy, Saravana Muthu. Saravana Muthu is not here, but is someone who is running a software office here in Kovilpatti. I also have the pleasure in welcoming Mr. Deena, who is not only just a music director, but is also involved in many other cultural activities and showing his leadership everywhere. It's my pleasure to welcome Mr. Amar Prasad Reddy, who is also a an icon for youth, and as a former advisor to Union Minister of State for Health and Family Welfare. And also my privilege and pleasure to have you here, Selva Kumar, who is founder CEO of Greeno Tech Solutions. And it's a pleasure to have you here, sir, Mr. Ashok Sundaresan. And we have a special guest today, Mr. Kumar Vembu, the brother of our icon. And that was a pleasant surprise. I mean, I was not hoping, but it was truly a pleasant surprise to have you here. Thank you. And more importantly, it's such a pleasure in welcoming the brightest mind of incredible India today. The brightest mind. This event is today attended by students from 85 colleges across India. 85 colleges. And 45 of them are engineering colleges. And surprisingly, we have students from law schools and medical schools here. And they all want to innovate in different things. And you would be going down today at the stalls and you would be seeing how people are integrating technology into medical and creating wonders. And when we were starting this idea of StartupTenkasi, I was saying this to Sridhar Vembuji, that not that I'm expecting any pictures or any ideas or any innovation to show up, but I said, let's plan for no submission, but at least we start a movement here in a rural place. And we were completely blown away. Just in 3 days of announcing this event, we received 210 pitches, 210 entries. That many entrepreneurial, youngsters in our country. Today is a significant day for Tenkasi as it embarks on an epic journey. And it's a milestone towards achieving greater dream of Make in India. Tenkasi is not only known for Podigai Tendral, Kutrala Saral, evergreen farmlands and beautiful mountains, but also loving and hardworking people. Loving and hardworking people. But from today, Tenkasi will be known for startup initiatives and also be a role model for other tier 2 and tier 3 towns in India. India is beaming with the pride of Make in India slogan, and that is made possible only by startups. In last 10 years, India has seen emergence of approximately about 27,000 startups. About 1/3 of them are founded in software industries. Surprisingly, 3,000 startups were in agriculture and rural economy based. And that is a welcome sign. This initiative has also moved towards achieving the vision of Mahatma Gandhi. Gandhi said, go rural. India lives in rural, go rural. And here is a man who truly showcased, moving all the way from the Silicon Valley. He could have chosen to live in a high-rise building with all the affluence, and he is living like a sannyasi here in rural, lightening the hope of tens of thousands of families here. My sincere thanks to Johor Corporation and Padma Shri Sridhar Vembu. And you would have seen in this logo, Estonia of India by 2032. It was actually coined by him. Last year, sometime I had the privilege of listening to him and talking to him. Not that I understood all of that he spoke to me, but one thing that stuck on to me, I was asking him a question. Can we see another 5,000 jobs in Tenkasi in 5 years? And he asked me, why do you think small? Why 5,000? Why not 100,000 in 5 years? 100,000 high-paying job. And this vision, and we were looking for, okay, what is an inspiration? What would be an example? And he said, look at Estonia. Estonia is a country across Finland and adjacent to Russia. It was under Russian and German occupation until 1991. But in a matter of 15 years, that country, we know the example of Japan, we know the example of countries like South Korea, but here is another country that developed itself and standing tall in all human development index, in medical facilities, in education, in road, in data centers, connectivity, and whatnot. And they did all of that without compromising their cultural identity, without compromising their language, without compromising any of their arts and culture, their food habit. He was saying, why not we take that thing as an inspiration? And that country is small. It's the size of that country is very similar to the size of Tenkasi. The population is very similar to this. And the assets, the human resources, very similar to this. Why can't we take this as an inspiration and do the wonder in 10 years? So he coined the word, Tenkasi as Estonia of India. Thank you so much. He could have done this for his own home district, Tanjavur. He chose to do it here. And I only say it this way. There is a story. Lord Parameswara sent Agastya to Tenkasi. Now in modern world, the same God has sent Sridhar to us. It's an inspiration. I know each one of you here today has come to this event only to listen to him. And me too. And I would like to close my speech with the Thirukural. யாலம் கரிதினும் கைகூடும் காலம் கருதி இடத்தார் செய். சரியான நேரத்தில் சரியான இடத்தில் சரியான முயற்சியை செய்தால் எல்லாமே கைகூடும் அப்படிங்கிறது தான் அந்த குறள். One should meditate to conquer the world. That person may accomplish if he or she acts at the right time, with the right effort at the right place. So, the right place is Tenkasi. The right time is now. The effort is this, StartupTenkasi. Let's all be proud and do our best to take these ideas into implementation and build a self-reliant rural India. Go Tenkasi, go India. Jai Hind.